Hi, I'm Laurie, flying start to driving. When you're turning right at crossroads, you'll often turn in front of oncoming traffic turning to its right. But if you do so, you've got to be really careful that you're aware of anything coming through the gap on the inside of that right turning traffic. So hopefully this video will illustrate what I mean and show you how to deal with it safely. So let's go find ourselves a crossroads. So all clear all around. Off we go. Now here's a crossroads, but I'm simply turning left at this one, and this, like many other situations when you're turning left, much more straightforward than turning right. So now I've got a gap, checking across the other side, and off we go. So up ahead at the traffic lights we've got a crossroads, and I'll be turning right at that crossroads. Now one of the key points is that there's considerable uncertainty as to what everybody else is going to be doing in these crossroads scenarios. So it's important to enter the crossroads slowly, ease your way over to the right to have a look into that gap that I'm talking about, and keep aware of the position of your car. The position should be as parallel as possible to the road we've started off in, so although I'm going to ease over to the right, what I don't want to do is point the nose of the car over to the right, because that's encroaching into the path of oncoming traffic. What I want to do is try and keep as parallel as possible. And if in the crossroads I need to wait for oncoming traffic, then I ought to wait a little bit earlier than I would do for a right major to minor turn, because by waiting early in a crossroads I'm facilitating the turning in front that we're talking about. And as I move into the crossroads, it's good to be aware of what's coming up behind. At present, for example, I've got a white van. Now if I can allow space for it to come past on my left, assuming it's wanting to continue ahead, it's not yet signalling, but I'm only going to put my indicator on now, so I don't really know about that white van. But if I can facilitate its movement through, then that would be good. Now you can see here that there are a couple of cars, 3 cars coming through. I've eased over slightly to the right. The white van I was talking about has actually managed to get through. Now there's the gap, and I really can't tell if a motorbike is coming through that gap, and in fact there's another learner car coming through, but it stopped. So that's a good illustration, I think, of the challenge of seeing into that gap. And you've got to be really careful before you commit to completing your turn. Okay, thank you for watching.